Welcome back. Last year, the increased demand for holiday shipping caused by the pandemic caught the U.S. Postal Service by surprise. The USPS processed more than 1 billion gifts, which overwhelmed the system. But this year, postal carriers say they're ready for it. They're bringing on 40,000 seasonal workers to help carry the extra load, along with high-speed sorting machines. That also includes more infrastructure in the Twin Cities. The Postal Service says the deadline for sending packages in time for Christmas is December 15th, and for cards, it's December 17th. As people in Waukesha, Wisconsin work to recover from the tragedy at its annual Christmas parade, a unique team of comfort dogs is doing its part. Some specially trained golden retrievers are now being deployed in the community to provide a special kind of grief counseling. Casey Torres explains.
During a night of mourning in Waukesha, grief filled the air in Cutler Park. But comfort came in a golden package no taller than 3 feet.
One thing that they bring is, the spirit of compassion, and they bring the spirit of presence.
These retrievers are part of the Lutheran Church Charities Canine Comfort Dogs team, a national nonprofit trying to bring peace on the hardest moments in people's lives.
Dogs have been deployed in nationwide tragedies. There's 100+ dogs around the country like this that are a part of this program.
5 dogs from Wisconsin, alongside 2 others from Illinois, are now offering support to their community with help. This is Charity from Brookfield. Her handler, Gary Kilvinger, says she completed 2,000 hours of training that helps bring relief to people in seconds.
The dogs bring just that moment or two, or maybe 5 minutes of time when they're with the dog, that they're just really relaxed, and they feel less anxiety than they did before they started with the dogs.
The comfort dogs are also there to listen when it can be hard for someone to share their emotions with others.
The dog hears what they're saying, and it could be any number of things that could help them to process what it is that's on their minds and in their hearts.
The free help is not over.
And as we look forward to next week, we'll be at some of the schools, and we'll also be perhaps at the police department and some of the other events where we can do those kinds of things.
Charity and her friends are also invited to meet with the first responders who helped the Christmas parade victims and witnesses.
Dogs are just doing their job, in essence, of what they're trained to do, which is to bring this calmness to the people's lives.
Sweet pups. Well, after spending more than 40 years in prison, a wrongfully convicted man was the guest of honor at a Missouri tree lighting tonight. Kevin Strickland helped flip the switch on the display in Kansas City. Earlier this week, Strickland was released after 43 years behind bars for a triple murder he didn't commit. The 62-year-old was sentenced in 1978, and his case is one of the longest-standing wrongful convictions in U.S. history. Under Missouri law, he's not eligible for compensation from the state, but a GoFundMe set up for him has generated more than $1 million. Don't go anywhere. Devin is back next with sports.